What's the response time on it?
I don't even know. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Wherever you're watching this show here from whatever part of the earth or whatever time of the day you're watching this show. I pray, right? I'm starting the show with 27 dislikes. I guess I got a whole bunch of fuck niggas in the crowd today. We're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna have some fun today, man. Come on, man. You gotta have thick skin. You listen, man. Listen, Diabetic Gamer. We're gonna have some fun tonight. But again, before I get started, you know what I mean? I'm able to speak to you to give me thumbs down on my show. He said, Miss Stitty started out with the damage control. He said, Miss Stitty said, days gone, got a year left, player. Scott, what up? My man Jason Elliott, LOL. So days gone, damage control crew on the dislike. I see you. They hit me, they ain't hard. But I mean, the finals was good. The finals. He came on his sock account and gave me no thumbs down. Goddamn, the finals. RTA King, the chosen one. I just ate a sticker before the show. I'm ready for some diabetic gaming talk. Yeah, Neverland X. One of my biggest supporters. He even hit the thumbs down button. Oh, fuck me. My man Jason Elliott, TLR. What's a TLR now? So something to you. Eternal. Paul G. LD Baywood. The title made me stop everything what I was doing. Bang House, Rafiza, what's going on? RD Raven 809. Man, yeah, shout out again to everybody in the chat. Marquise Goodwin. No, he's a fuck nigga. Just by that name. Get his whole government is his goddamn YouTube account. But anyway, again, shout out to everybody in the chat. If you be so kind again, is to hit the like button. We're aiming to have a very interesting and entertaining show today, to say at least. Family happy. What's going on, my man? Appreciate it. Robert Griffin. Haven't seen you in a while. We got my brother King's Blood Gaming work doing the double Roy Rogers, the last Roy Rogers in the state of Delaware. He out there right now burning biscuits and shit. Shout out to him. They sell chicken and burgers. God damn. But anyway, let's say, hey, Mighty, what's going on with you? The brother, I haven't spoken to you physically in a while. What's been up with you, man?
Nothing, man. Just trying to do some stuff here and there when I can. Work is still crazy. Big up to everybody. Your boy had to, like I said earlier, we was talking a little bit in the background. Y'all ain't leaving me on that boat with the chickens and the pigs, man. I had to go. I had to become a free agent, man. Hell no. No. So
all right.
I'm waiting for E3, see what's going on, man. I talked about that a little bit on my channel. Check it out.
I see. I watch it, man. I got caught up when you be doing long ass shows like me. When I was in that hospital, man, and laid up in that diabetic coma, I watched everybody's shit. I threw that shit in my playlist. What's up, though? All right, Neethles, you there?
What's up?
AKA Dallas nephew. What's going on, good brother? How you been?
I've been good. You know, chilling back, making videos. Got another one coming out soon, and I'm ready to get into this. Days gone, looking like trash.
Oh man!
Damn.
You gonna shout your inner bot today?
I want to put this out there before I introduce. Oh, what up, fuck niggas? But look, me and Post said it was trash. All of a sudden, Eurogamer says it's trash. Everybody hops on this fucking bandwagon. I wanted to say this. I want to say this to everybody. Fuck y'all. I want to say it outright right now. Fuck y'all.
Eurogamer's the new messiah, man.
Apparently.
Dang. Shout out Emerald 14 again. Shout out all my dudes. My man Skip Bayless, man. He said it was that bad. You're gonna skip that. You're gonna save 2 paychecks and get The Last of Us 2. You know my man Skip Bayless on the fixed income and some shit. Man. Shout out to him though. He got 3 fingers and shit, man. Shout out my man. You can't wait to get that pad that Microsoft's about to drop for him. But anyway, I'm sorry. Post still got his mic muted?
Yeah, he eating the chicken sandwich. Leave anything alone.
Taking the sugar. But like I said, again, shout out to everybody in the chat. We're gonna have, like I said, a very entertaining show today. There's a few topics that I do want to talk about and cover. What's today's date? Today is the what? 21st. E3 is when?
19 days.
19 days?
12th through the 14th.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. So we got. You said we got about 14 days, 2 weeks. 4 touchdowns. Okay. Give it take a day. Okay. We've gotten a lot of leaks, or not leaks. Well, every year around this time, or a month before, we get these fake, leaks from either Nintendo, Microsoft, or Sony. Shout out to Predator. Predator just sent me a link. I don't know what the hell this is. Let me open this right quick. We get these leaks. We had the Microsoft. I think all of them almost get debunked. When I really looked at, because I think Noah posted the Microsoft E3 leak in our, the Broadband Bullies chat. when it was talking about vapor cooling in Destiny 2, some DLC. I kind of call bullshit on that. But out of everything that we were saying, I gotta translate this shit here. God damn, hold up. We got some breaking news.
Send it to me.
I did it. Well, Battlefield 5 confirmed as World War II background Xbox exclusive market public.
Oh, that's all new shit.
Okay, yeah, all right, all right, okay. So I'm sorry, I'm back with you. So anyway, we got the Sony leaks Xbox leak. We had the Nintendo Treehouse. Not really interested in. A lot of people again changing their tune. See, a lot of people. I'm not throwing anybody under the bus, but a lot of pro Xbox channels have changed their tune. They got the broadband bully stance. You know what I mean? They're coming out and speaking out. You know what I mean? I remember, and again, Porter Rock also brought this up yesterday on our show, that they said that I was hanging around too many ponies. They ponies are wearing off ones. Now they're starting to change their tone. And some of these guys, now don't get me wrong, you got motherfuckers like Mega and Bot who's doubling down on it and said, you know, we had the ride in Charlottesville, and there was many people, good people on many sides. They out there doubling down on this shit. and you know what I mean? And they find what they got. Even them out there spending their damn out there breakdancing this shit. The viewers is wrong. It's your internet connection. That's what it's all about. You know, all types of shit, man. You know what I mean? But again, shout out to Dilla, fuck nigga. But again, like I said, you know, a lot of people are changing their tone or their tune rather. You know what I mean? And my man Mighty Mouse came out today and said he's now a free agent. 2 weeks ago. And again, because every day you wake up, I may not feel the same that I felt yesterday. Like I said, I'm a man ready low morale. I might be a Nintendo nigga come next week. You know what I mean? I'll give a shit. You know, I ain't got no shame, bro. I'm going listen.
I want you to keep in mind there's a drug-free environment.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna tell you like
you say will be.
I'm gonna tell you how shaky this thing is. I'm
We hate to live on air.
And listen, I'm gonna tell you who. You know, we're gonna play with an NBA 2K next year. Whoever wins the goddamn championship. That's how shaky I am. You know, we're playing Madden with next year or this year. Whoever wins the Super Bowl. That's how shaky I am. I'm mad a little funny, very little. Listen, at least I let you know what it is up front. But Moss, like I said, what you come out to, you said now you're a free agent. You know what I mean? Was more of an Xbox guy. You even went to the stint and Brennan, what you got your goddamn places from Aaron's?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like now, what has changed since the last time I spoke to you?
No, it's a combination of things. I mean, when I hooked up with Triple B, you know what I'm saying? I was reading in the Next Gen Gospel, you know what I'm saying? Chapter, watch out for Phil. In my very first video, I said Phil got a promotion and I'm not celebrating. Look, man, Xbox enthusiasts, we got duped. All right. We got duped a lot of ways. And the most recent way we got duped is Phil came on here looking like the cat that don't let his dog just shit in your yard without him picking it up. He looked like he the guy to walk around with the pooper scooper in the bag and shit. So I love Phil, and you know he on social media. We care about you.
That's me all day. I go outside with a bag, and I'm gonna pick some shit. I come back with that same bag, bro. They gonna catch my ass. They gonna catch me one day. Hey, yo, I swear to God, I'm the blackest motherfucker on my block, and I ain't even that black, right? So I'm walking down the little dog walk. Sorry, just hear me out for 1 second. I'm gonna bring it all together. I'm walking down with I'm walking also. I got the walker and shit. I got the motherfucking dog, right? So I'm like, damn. So the lady was like, there's a lot of poo down here. Who does that dog? I got this big dumbass fucking Scooby-Doo pit bull about 6'5" and shit, right? And nigga shit like a goddamn trucker, right? I said, I don't know who dog is down here. This isn't right. Bro, I've had that same baggie for about 6 months. I looked at that girl. I said, God damn it, shit, bro. This shit on the sidewalk.
Man.
I said, I don't know who dog is it. I said, you know what? I think it's that Mexican guy because he got like 3 dogs. And I don't never see him with a baggie. I should have put a case on my man, bro. For all I know, put this shit on bro. I said, I think it's the Mexican family at the core. They got 3 little dogs. I'm a whole fuck, nigga, yo. Hey, yo, like I'm going, bro. Hey, bro, I swear.
This dog is low down dirty.
Every day with this little bag, I'm gonna pick some shit up. But I ain't picking up shit. I'm saying, yo, taking it to make it like a motherfucker. Yo, come on, doggies, come on. I ain't picking up shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He used Trump's wall as an excuse.
I'll blame this on the Mexican, bro. God damn.
But that's what happened, bro. We got dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this dude do a lot of babble. We fall for it. We all feel like that this dude is our friend on Twitter. Let me ask you this. If this dude is so much your friend and you feel that you know him, call this motherfucker up, tell him you coming over next week. Call up Aaron Greensberg and tell him you need a 20 spot till you get paid. Call Mike Yabar, tell him you want some Bush's baked beans. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're going to eat dinner with him and this is his family. These mugs is not your friends. They just been duping you because they had a strategy to just put out the X, give us multi-plat games, and then I guess the AAA exclusives either are not coming or they're coming next gen. You know what I'm saying? And you take it or squeeze it. That's their philosophy. And, you know, I mean, there's too many signs out there for us not to wake up and see it. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm going to wait till E3. Now, they can prove me wrong, and I hope they prove me wrong. But if not, I'm a free agent. I'm a Ronin out this big.
I don't know how the contracts. You should have got on when I signed my contract. Bro. I got 5 multi-plats. I got 3 years of PS Club. I got a whole bunch of shit, bro. You know what I mean? But okay.
You even have to wait until next gen.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And I do have a clause in my contract that I can opt out next year. Like I see,
post up. You know, he revealed that a couple shows ago. You know what I'm saying?
I told you, listen, I'm a race sketchy character, man. I'm like that whole doodle conspiracy with a Mexican, bro. I ain't right, man. I said, that Mexican family hit the corner. God damn, I'm going to hell for that one. It's just a whole lot of poo down here. Man, it was shit on the sidewalks. I said, damn. I said, I got my baggie right here. It wasn't me. It wasn't the Johnsons. I bet you that Mexican family in the corner. This is a real shady character right there. They don't like his ass anyway. You know what I mean? Told me he grilling in his backyard. What the fuck you got your from? That shit do be stinking. God, I'm sorry. But and she did good, brother.
What's up?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. A little folks from next gen. But what's going on with you? And again, like I said, things change, people change, nothing stays the same, right? Anything you come out. I met you on that. Hey, how the hell did I meet you? On the Xbox?
Yeah, right on Xbox. You were live streaming back when you were playing, you know, just finding.
He was selling Cheetos.
He was selling Cheetos too. That was happening.
No, I'm not mistaken. You were the biggest mooching. Hey, mooching crap. You were the biggest mooching crap fanboys in the world. You got a mooching crap MCC trap stamp or some shit, didn't you?
Yeah, it was bad.
I'm not even got it on the lower part of his back.
Alone, bro. That's my dude. Bro.
You back? You said, no.
You got in the morning about a butt crack.
Bro, alone, bro. Stop tweeting them motherfuckers, man. Did they say hi back to you?
It was pretty bad back in the day.
Yeah, he was out there straight standing, looking crazy, looking spooky as hell out there in conversation. Where you at right now? Like I said, I met you on the Xbox in one of my live streams. Like I said, everybody, I always open my parties up to everyone. Everyone's invited. You know, I don't. Like I said, I won't build a wall between me, myself, and my subscribers. I met all these guys here actually, in the comment section. So where you at right now? Like, you was a stone cold Xbox fanboy when I met you. You know what I mean?
I was always an Xbox fanboy, you know, back in 2013 and all that. And when I met you and joined the BROADBAND Bullies, we were on the next gen chapter. Project Scorpio was our savior, and that didn't pan out. So right now, you know, I'm closer and closer going to the free agent route like Monty Moss because I picked up that PS4, got that God of War, and honestly, exclusive wise, that's better than all our goddamn games.
Oh,
like, being real with you.
All these gymnasts on the panel.
All
these gymnasts.
Dominic, they called us Dominic.
All these Dominic dolls on the panel.
First of all,
oh, my man Miles right there. Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, my man Miles. I ain't see you for a minute, Miles.
You over here doing a half backflip just because your ass fell on your head and ate your whole
Ain't that can happen that contract.
You out here doing back bends and then get all the way over.
See, Miles, I was taking it back for you, but fucking you flip flopping too, dude. Flip flop. No.
Free smoke.
What's going on, everybody?
Yeah. Spooky. Somebody say spooky. Oh man. Oh yeah. I forgot about this. I'm
Post got a contract that's only halfway filled out.
I'm appreciative, but they didn't meet my full. We ain't come to a full conclusion in regards to the negotiations. So we still talking right now.
The PlayStation delegation was like, Post, you've been talking too much shit here. You just take a disc. It might be God of War 6 or shit. With
John ruined it for him. If he didn't say shit, he would have been all right.
Oh man.
Wow,
man. But like, here's you know what? Here's a question. And again, like I said, even such as myself, right? It's very unstable to me. You know what I mean? The direction, if you put it together, the direction that Microsoft, the route that they're taking, where they're going, they're even gimping on their own exclusives. You know, State of Decay, we didn't talk about it at all. It's not even on dedicated servers. And again, I was using it parts of my damage control. You know, when in my my debates and stuff, all our games gonna be on dedicated servers. I mean, even their own exclusives are not on dedicated servers. Like this shit is like I don't understand what the end game is. You know what I mean? And then you're gonna have the motherfuckers out there that really believe this, like I said, with 3 loaves of bread and 2 cans of tuna, 5,000 people were saying, you know what? It's a fanfare service. You know what I mean? You're only paying $10 a month, and the Microsoft at least are giving it to you in Game Pass. You know what I mean? And someone's saying that, you know what I mean? That's the, you know, of them, how you saying not having any AAA blockbusters game because it's going straight to Game Pass, and it's an extra game that you can play for only $10 a month. I done heard all types of shit and all types of stuff. I mean, so I say that to say this, and with things looking, I say, sketchy as they are, sketchy to me in my past, next generation, it's in 2020, and say the Xbox comes out November 9th. It was launched around the 1920 first week, and Sony comes out a week before. Which console would you buy day one or week one? And would you still, if you know shit's kind of tough and you're going to get one console, would you still go with the Xbox, or would you greatness await and get a PlayStation 5?
Which one has that rocket again? That one. Yeah, which one has the rocket?
Maybe your iPad. Sorry.
It has a rocket. What are you talking about?
The 69 rocket.
Oh, 69 rocket. You know what I mean? Like, which one would you like? You know what I mean? Like, like I said, I don't know. I might be fucked up financially. Like in 2 years, you never know. Yeah, I got all type of shit going on. And I can only, like I said, for me, honestly, I'm not even, playing it up. And which I don't think things are going to change. Let's look at the Inside Xbox show. I don't know what the hell's going on here. And I've been saying for a long time that they has lost their direction. They forgot what they call was. I don't know what the show for. Your core doesn't like it, and I don't think they're winning any new fans with that show. Okay. Things don't change and they remain the same.
You know what's crazy? Is that the Inside Xbox show is similar to the old Inside Xbox show. It's just on a much larger scale. So I don't know why motherfuckers all of a sudden thought it was gonna be an E3 every month. Like,
it's just bad though, man.
It's trash. It's 100% trash. You see, I left before it was done. Then they had a 30-minute segment of escape room. Yeah. Like, that was as bad as them fucking gloves. Them gloves he was wearing that first show. Like, it was just trash. Like, it was all around trash. But I'm not about to watch this bullshit. I just don't.
You know what it is? It's a sign that, like I've been saying, I know I said shit like coffee shop feel and it got a couple of chuckles, but no, seriously, these mugs are in that coffee shop mind state. The PC, if you look at the PC games that they like, Voodoo Vince, you know what I'm saying? Just the stuff that they like. There's a group of PC gamers, and Mass can relate to this. They don't care about 60 or 100 frames per second and all the other stuff. They just like that weird shit. And that's where these mugs, they're coming from, that weird, we want to connect with the world type of stuff. Like, there's Sea of Thieves has a big following on PC. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that's where Phil and Mike come from. And they're trying to bring that world to the 2.1 billion potential devices out there. That's why Sea of Thieves graphics look kitty, because they revealed in that one interview that they did that, hey, these type of graphics are easier to transposed to other devices. They don't care about the AAA stuff. They just care about connectivity. So if this is going to be their strategy, whether someone like myself that really don't care for Sony first person or not, if I'm a console dude, I mean, what else am I going to do? You know, you got to go to PlayStation. Like there was a period where, you know, PlayStation was the only thing around when the PS1 came out, right? They knocked Sega Saturn and the Sega CD out the box. And if you wanted to play games on the console, you had to, you know, so it is what it is. But, and it's a no brainer, but Microsoft really got to show that they know what they don't know. And not only are they going to try to get AAA games, but they're going to bring some AAA minded people because they clearly are not AAA minded.
This is what's going to happen. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen. In the next, let's say that the Xbox 2, whatever the fuck it's called, comes out 2020, 2021, somewhere in that range, right? So in the next 2 years, they're going to show you a bunch of AAA games that you're not going to see till next console is about to launch. And they are going to be launch games on the next Xbox because they're not doing console generation. So it won't be launch games. It'll just be games you can play on any Xbox device you have, blah, blah, blah. The same bullshit that they've been spinning. And that is what they're going to do is at the beginning of the generation, they're going to front load everything. And you're going to get to where we are now and they ain't got shit. So it's going to drop all that shit at the end of the generation. The cycle's going to repeat. Buy a PC.
I just want to say, I first met the Xbox in 2001, and it has been a long journey. I didn't know that it was gonna go this fast. It left us too early. So, as I'm standing here, I just want to, you know, rest in peace to the Xbox.
Did Post start the RIP?
I know, hey, man, look,
because we're now in the RIP Xbox segment of this podcast. So I just want to do my due diligence. It's so hard to say goodbye.
I mean, out of all of us, you kind of, you tried. Now I think because you was the only one out there hyping up seeing these, you know, you said some crazy shit on some of these goddamn shows. You don't want the back. How do you feel if things don't change or things remain? If the ship stays course, right? What's going around? He said, Diabetic gaming. And again, in both the Xbox, whatever it's called, Infinity, Xbox 2, whatever it's called, and the PlayStation 5, they launch around the same time in November, a week apart, whatever. What console would you go with still then? Like, if you only can get one. You know I'm
still going to go with the Xbox.
You said
because I believe, I'm still going to go with the Xbox. I believe, I believe software-wise it's going to change, but I think that innovation-wise, Microsoft continues to push. No, whether you look at it or not, in regards to the console space, Microsoft continues to push the innovation level. And as far as whether it's in the UI or OS features, whether it's in live or network features and stuff like that, Microsoft continues to be innovative in that space, man.
At the beginning of next gen, they are going to put out games.
So I'm telling you, the games are gonna get there.
Just don't do shit at the end of the generation. Like I don't know how niggas didn't know this happened with Xbox 360. I don't know why people was like all of a sudden surprised at this shit.
But you know what?
They're gonna get there, man. The software gonna get there, and we're gonna see y'all do the flip flop note. So it's
listen, you know why?
The opt-out clauses is about to be used in a minute.
Hey, man, to add to that, they did the same thing in the 360. But the games on the 360 generation, they were good though. Exclusives or second party, you know what I mean? Games,
there's a reason that everybody says Gears, Halo, Forza, and Fable was in there too. There's a reason that happened because at the end of the 360 generation, that's all the fuck that came out. At the beginning, you got all the good games, the Jade Empire, you got all that shit at the beginning. And then after the Kinect happened, you got the same exact shit. Gears, Halo, Forza, and 1,000 Kinect games. Like, that's what happened. I don't know why people all of a sudden are on some like crazy notion that that's not what took place a generation ago, and all of a sudden to this generation shit was gonna flip up.
You know what might have tripped people up too, Mass, is that Microsoft they were beating. So let's just put it like this: they were beating Sony last generation by 30. with 30 seconds left on the clock. And instead of finishing the game out, they walked off the court early, meaning they started focusing on this stupid Connect stuff. So a lot of us thought, okay, last generation, they closed off kind of soft because they were focusing on this Connect. But this generation, they're going to close out a little bit stronger. And by all intents and purposes, it looked like they were going to do that because remember, Sea of Thieves was supposed to drop in 2016. So was State of Decay. State of Decay was supposed to be AAA and all this other stuff. And then other games were supposed to be coming down the pike. I think something happened in 2016 that changed their mind. And I truly believe it was their focus on this cloud gaming bullshit, this 2.1 billion.
I mean, I just look, man. I look at it like this.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Also, I know D-Bash. I'm gonna say this right. I got to tell you, remind you that this is a drug-free environment, right?
Yeah, come on. I'm finna hit y'all ass over the head.
I want to say, wait. I will hate to question your integrity.
I'm finna hit y'all ass over the head today. Come on.
Anything today will be killing podcast, right? Now, I got a question to ask. You said that Microsoft the most innovative. Now, actually, I can say this generation, when it comes to control, they gave us elite controllers. And they give an elite goddamn handicap. Take that same goddamn focus and bust and give us some goddamn games.
Look, the games are gonna come. Look, Microsoft, at the beginning of this generation, we didn't have this problem. They wasn't prepared for the back end of the generation. Sony at the beginning of this generation, they had sparse content. And so happens that majority of their content that they started in the PS3 era was ready by the end or towards the end of this generation. And that's what we're seeing. Microsoft don't have the content now, but majority of their content that we're looking for will be ready, like Matt said, at the beginning of next generation. Hopefully they don't.
To be honest though, I agree with you there that yes, the beginning of the generation, Microsoft had some games, Sony didn't have the games, and then towards the back end now, Sony has games. But fuck all that shit. Let's just say all their games came out at the same time. The caliber of Sony games are far superior to anything that Microsoft has really released this generation. I'm just being honest, man.
So now we're getting into quality control. Quality control. Okay. Well, you know what? I can agree with that in regards to the standards that Sony hold their developers to versus what Microsoft do. There is a quality and a quantity issue on Microsoft right now. I can say if we was getting less games, but the quality of those games was above and beyond, but we're getting less game and the quality is not there, so it makes it even worse. So I do agree.
And their messaging is all over the place. Like a couple of weeks ago, I was like, I believe I can fly. I was all fucking and then after this fucking lackluster showing that they showed recently, now I'm singing the fucking Old Boyz II Men song. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Like I'm all fucking depressed and shit. I'm hitting the bottles. I hope that I'm wrong. Like I hope they deliver at E3, and part of me still thinks that they will, but honestly to tell you, I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. And I've lowered my expectations. Like what the fuck are you guys doing over there?
Yeah.
When I did now, see, you can argue me down a couple shows, man.
Yeah, man.
I hate to be I would hate to be the Xbox. Say I told you guys so. And to me, it all goes back to again that Microsoft has forgotten what their core wants to. Again, I've been saying this for a while that. The audience that made you that cool hip console that you once were, on the 3.2, they totally forgot or say they turned. Maybe I was with my man J79 comment. He said, you got games for the goddamn diabetics, you got shit for the handicapped, but you done forgot about the streets. Like, where the fuck is our games? You know what I mean? And again, look, and shout out to Dealer, fuck nigga. There are some like fucking State of Decay, right? Or whatever the case may be. That right there could have been something really special. You know what I mean? Something that we didn't. Well, the Xbox was lacking. Like for that could have been a true. You know what I mean? Something to rival. Like I say, Gears of Force and Halo. You know what I mean? And come on, it's their own exclusive, and it's not even on dedicated servers. Like where the fuck is going with the quality control? This game is still launching with the same bugs that they had in the original goddamn game. I was looking at some of the all day messy as hell. He's sending me photos and shit. They playing the whole game without a head.
You know, Z, I'll say a few things though. I'm gonna give them till tomorrow because the day one patch hasn't dropped yet. So let's see if that day one patch fixes a lot of these fucking bugs. But as far as
they're probably fixing a day one patch right now.
As far as the peer-to-peer shit, that's some fucking bullshit. You have access to fucking Azure servers that you're always touting to be the fucking best, and you don't fucking use it. Like, what the fuck?
Is Undead Lab first party or second party?
Nah, Undead Labs is independent. They're a second party.
Yeah, but they're like a second party deal. Like, come on, like it's like I give a deal to my fucking cousin. Like, come on, why would I not give him the fucking best services?
Yeah,
come on.
I agree. Like 100%, it should be on dedicated servers.
Yeah,
I ain't had no glitches like everybody else, and
you got
but do you play co-op or not?
I don't. Yes, I play co-op, but this is my thing. And Z say this shit all the time. Gaming is a selfish hobby. I don't give a fuck what glitches you had. I didn't. So fuck you. I don't fuck about no glitches. That don't make shit like just like the motherfuckers who like K Mega jumped on that shit today. K Mega and all the motherfuckers jumped on that shit. Where Gamer Rant did a fucking glitches of God of War. If you ain't experienced those fucking glitches, then you didn't have that shit. So shut the fuck up. Like, if I experience a glitch, then I'm going to be mad about my experience. I don't give a fuck about your experience. You're not playing the game for me. Fuck you. So, I haven't had any of those glitches. If I have them, flames. Everybody will get fired. But right now, I haven't. What it is. I don't give a fuck.
It's real disrespectful.
Gaming is a selfish hobby.
This is going to be the RIP of all RIP podcasts. So they can't put Azure servers on State of Decay, but in Microsoft News, this is telling you how to test these mugs. In Microsoft News, they say built with Microsoft Azure Internet of Things solutions at Kohler, and they got a picture of this bathroom that's internet powered off Azure servers.
Yeah, you can get a Azure toilet, but you can't.
And you can really fly off the toilet like Dave Chappelle did that one skit way back in the day. Now off the damn.
Let me pay the bills real quick. Shout out to Xavier Bay with the $5 set.
BROADBAND BULLIES.
See, it's full of shit. The only game that is better than anything on Xbox is really. The other Sony games are lacking. Really? That's the one.
What game is better?
I'm assuming that's supposed to be God of War, but I'm assuming.
HOW.
H to the
right.
zone.
Is that supposed to be God of War? I'm assuming that's supposed to be God of War.
I think so.
My man, baby, he didn't even take his medication. He said the jokers that made that shit was schizophrenic. So
y'all schizophrenic. Y'all can't see
some shit.
What was that shit? Octodad. Octodad is better than Sea of Thieves. Like,
hey, that shit's on Xbox.
Every come out on PlayStation is better than Sea of Thieves.
That shit's on Xbox though.
Every fucking thing.
The goddamn Playroom is better than
Rezo Gun is better than goddamn
Playroom better than Rezo.
Playroom is better than Sea of Thieves.
That's if you're going by scores, but if you're going by
I'm going by the fact that
yo, bro,
dog shit. I don't give a fuck about nothing. I'm not going by shit up. The fact that Sea of Thieves is dog shit.
This nigga
Hey, post up. This is gonna be a real jagged pill. Just get the letter. Lay back, bro.
All right. Yeah, y'all feeling some type of way? Go sit your ass under Phil Spencer's wing and let him hug you to sleep. All right, I'm good.
My thing is, and again, it call comes because I know. I bet you every month everybody's like, "We gonna kill him this month with Inside Xbox." I never like.
This is the one.
This is what we about to light their ass up. We about to hit them with this TV show at the end. You know what I mean? Or like a little jigsaw thing. Well, I mean, yo,
who even comes up with this bullshit? Is it like Larry Herb over here making a screen?
It's probably Larry.
I'm gonna go to limb. Right? I'm gonna go out on a limb, and trust me, I'm not saying this to be controversial, but fuck it is what it is, right? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say most likely, because I'm gonna say I'm not down for anyone losing their jobs. It's hard out here on the pimp, right? But they need to be fucking fired. I mean, don't even give them no fucking unemployment. They need to be fired. And the conservation most likely they have the complexion for the right connections, so they're gonna be out of work long, right? Just take it as that, right? So, with that being said, I don't know who the fuck is in charge of that.
Larry.
They said this 65-year-old goddamn man on stage with them white goddamn motherfucking gloves and Herbert the pervert. I don't know what the fuck is going on. That shit was scary. He's he made Bob bark out that bitch with a fucking Joy-Con. Like, what the fuck is going on?
I like Larry Herb. I'm not gonna like.
Why?
I have a problem with Larry. Hold on a second. I'm not gonna say I don't like him completely, but he should not be the face, of the marketing and of these shows. They need some young, fresh talent.
Who fucking Graham Boyd?
They need like he's you know what? He's fine. He's fine for like
No, he's isn't.
No, I'll tell you what he's fine for. He's fine for like doing the E3 coverage when they're there, like on the floor. He's fine. He's fine for doing that shit. But for these shows, they need some young, fresh, talent.
That girl and guy.
It's marketing. It's marketing. Look at this. Like, I'm sorry, even though Larry Herb is weird as shit, Sean Layton in his mouth problems, he needs a dentist and all that, and Mark Cerny and all them weird Scooby-Doo looking mugs. They're lame as hell. But what they do with their marketing is they bring people in like Kevin Butler. You know what I'm saying? People to get their crowd riled up because they invest in their marketing. Now it's like they try and do, like I said before, do everything on a budget, on a coupon. They like Mama's Family out here clipping out coupons and shit. What the hell Major Nelson doing marketing anything or creating a show? They need to get some people in that can tap into the hardcore and do these shows.
Didn't they make a fucking golden Xbox?
Like I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with I don't have a problem with Larry. It's just he set the tone. He set the tone as Sleepy Time.
Like diabetic gaming with a diabetic host.
Right, exactly. That's exactly my problem.
They won't get that. They won't get that. Went over their head though. But we can keep going.
I understand. He's been Major Nelson in the face. Everybody goes to his blog and all. I understand all that. Put him on screen for a second in passing, and don't let that motherfucker talk no more.
Drunk ass.
Let him stay on his website.
I just need to get. They need some younger. They need some younger people on the stage. They need some younger faces. People who can relate to the younger audience. Man, these old exec type people can't relate.
You know what's crazy? When Xbox One first came out, they had a team of like younger people. They had Eric's and like they had a team of younger kids who they were pushing out there, and then they got rid of Upload Studio, basically. So they got rid of all of them too, and all of them went and did their own YouTube shit, and now they all get more views than the Xbox channel. But like, it's sad that they started down that path, and then all of a sudden they just slowly turn back to Larry, because he ain't going nowhere. He over there in his wheelchair chilling. How?
Slowly turn back. He said, "I'll pay money to fight Larry." God,
it's like you know that somebody's not doing their job over there because they're not looking at the analytics. Like you're the Xbox brand. You have at least, let's just say, 40 to 45 million Xbox Ones out there, and you're getting like 5,000 views, 2,000 views, 1,000 views on some of your videos. There's a fucking problem, and somebody should be looking at that and saying, listen, we're a huge brand. Why are we having such low numbers? And they need to do the research behind it and say, you know what, maybe we need some new young talent. Maybe we need to change the format. But clearly somebody's not looking at all of those numbers because their YouTube numbers are horrible.
And who was that that pointed the light? It was I, right?
Yeah. And you know what? And I knew that their numbers weren't the greatest, but I didn't know how bad it was until you actually did that video. And I was like, holy shit, that's fucking pathetic.
Hey, them numbers are
when they came out with that Spider-Man news, they come on, it was 1 billion hours played. They should get the following week. Like, listen, it's not done by coincidence. Like, let me tell you something. This is a $1 trillion company. You don't get knee-jerk reactions. They're not going to do this. It's already planned. And but here's the thing. At the end of the day, I'm just going to go back to this. Could somebody please find out how old Larry is? Like, I'm serious. Like, this is enough with the goddamn enough. Enough is like that and that goddamn Jack. Like, he just smells like fucking mothballs.
If I had to guess his age, he's probably about 52, man.
Ain't no fucking. He's older than that. He's on the first goddamn Xbox generation. 2001.
Well, like I said, he just shouldn't be doing the Inside Xbox show. Like his E3 coverage and all that shit, I'm fine with it, to be honest with you. But the Inside Xbox show, you need fresh. Like you go grab an established fucking YouTuber. Someone that has a bumping channel that is whatever, pro Xbox or pro gaming or what the fuck ever, that has a banging channel, and get them to help you do your channel, because all of their viewers will come over and watch your shit. Like I don't know, it's not fucking rocket.
He was born.
Larry was born in 76.
Yeah, he's 42.
Oh
42
shit,
years
he
ago.
got that. He's 19 years old with Elephant Man
I'm
disease.
sorry.
I don't like ugly.
This mug. That's why I got him on white.
Oh,
Gloves.
so
He
he's
got him
born
on
new
Elephant
hair.
Man disease. Oh man,
Hey, some people grade earlier than others, man. Leave it
that
at
mug is. Well, he was born in '85.
It ain't the grade. It ain't the grade that makes him look old. It's his old that makes him look old.
Man, we all gonna get old one day. Come on, man.
It's the crap. It's the crap. It's all
I've
in
had
the
gray
crap.
hair since I was 16. I don't look 100.
To be fair, black don't crack.
Bill Spencer's older than him.
To Z's point,
51.
this is not a coincidence. They're doing this on purpose because they're looking past us, the ones that are screaming. They are, look, it's an industry term. It's called rubber stamping the analytics. All right. Where they don't, it's not that they're not looking at it. They're trying to show Satya Nadella, look, fuck these dudes over here crying about AAA. We're going to save our money. We're going to clip our coupons and we're going to focus on this cloud shit for the 2.1 billion. Okay. So bring in this escape room, that shit that the weirdos like, and let's bring in all the shit that the weirdos like, and just forget them, just ignore them, Satya, because this is what we're going to do. And they're going to rubber stamp the analytics to their detriment. You know what I'm saying? That's what they don't realize.
I don't know. If I was a corporate guy over there, I'd be embarrassed at my console sales numbers. Yes, the Xbox One, it's selling well. Like it's on pace with the 360. It's not a disaster in sales. But when you look at your nearest competitor, it's outselling you 2-1. What the fuck?
Post about to go out. He tired. He taking off his
man, I'm just saying, man. Look, man. I don't know what y'all expect from these inside Xbox shows, man. It's not gonna be anything. It's not gonna be anything new. It's not gonna be anything worthwhile, man. Because they don't have nothing to show.
Hold on. You said it ain't gonna be nothing new. They announced a brand new Halo game. What the fuck you mean?
Man, fuck that Halo game. Nobody trying to worry about no damn arcade. Nobody ain't no David Buster talking about some Halo. We on rap. Man, fuck that shit. Look, man, ain't need to pay attention to that, man.
It's the whole format. The whole format and how they present the show.
They need to get young and with the times. The way you introduce your games, you need to get young and with the times. And I think they away from that. It's goofy. It's very cheesy. Like even the part when they're on Twitter showing what people are saying on, that is cheesy to me. I don't give what people are saying on Twitter. I can see the Twitter feed scrolling at the bottom and see what they saying. Stop showing me pictures of what people saying on Twitter. And you picking the right ones because you don't want to pick the bad ones, but they probably clowning your ass. You know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna see really nothing to
but Post, you
this whole inside Xbox shit is pointless.
You say this, yeah, it's pointless. But why did they bring the show back? They brought the show back to try to quelch the angst in the community. So you gotta do
they brought it back because they're a couple months away from E3, and that's what they're gonna be using as their after E3 information.
The reason
that's a platform.
You want to know why they brought Inside Xbox back? Right now, Inside Xbox is hot trash. It's worse than Sea of Thieves, and I didn't think that was possible. It's hot trash. But we're talking about this shit right now. That's why they brought it back. Yeah. No matter how garbage it is, no matter how good it is, we're talking about it. Everybody else is talking about it.
Yeah.
And any PR is PR. Is good PR.
Yeah, but at the same time, what are they advertising? They're advertising nothing. So we're just like, they're shit.
What are you talking about? We're talking about it. We don't even know what the fuck they showed other than escape room. But we're still talking about this shit.
Look,
that's why they brought it back. Xbox is a topic. Good, bad, indifferent. All publicity is good publicity.
And they couldn't even market it State of Decay right. You could have came up with something better than that. People trying to escape from it could have did something better. They're not with the times. They're not with the what a youth mindset is today, man. You got to get some live. That intro music should be upbeat. It should be live. It should have the feeling of what the youth is listening today. You should have some young people on there that has the same energy and the same mindset of the gamers and the youth today. Because right now, an old 50 diabetic gamer with white gloves on is not doing it, man.
Look, Z having another diabetic attack. Look at him, man.
Hey, yo, man. Hey, look, I don't know, man. Oh, so before, like I said, I did want to talk about Days Gone.
Hashtag mass and posters, right?
Facts. Talk to him, man. Talk about it, man. Talk about it, man.
Yo, so I mean, here's the thing, you know.
Come on, Z. Because your ass was with them too. Come on.
I like the game, man. But you know, Eurogamer, you know, I mean, basically they paid the game as some straight diabetic. Were they too hard on the game, or could the game change in about a year?
Look, man, they played a E3 demo, and people are saying, well, it's early. You don't know what demo the build that they have for E3. You don't know if it's the alpha build, the pre-alpha build they just showed, or if it's a more up-to-date build that they're gonna have for the public at E3. We just don't know. But people are saying, well, it's a year away. But like me and Mass was saying, the game was gonna be released this year. This year.
That shit ain't still an alpha.
And the only reason why it got pushed out was probably due to it wouldn't have been able to survive the onslaught of the other titles that's coming out, and it would have probably would have been a conflict of interest in regards to, you know, the God of War and the Detroit and the Spider-Mans. You know, it would have clashed with one of those titles. So look, let's push this back.
Yeah, that's what the hell would have happened.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But like I said, when I first saw the footage, and I saw the horde footage where it had about the 300 zombies, what they call it, the horde mode. But if you look at the demo back and when they first showed it, our mindset looking at that, that's how the whole game is. That's how it is whenever we're going through the game and we're running into zombies, is that we're going to run into that many or that amount of zombies at one particular time or at certain points throughout the game, not just for a specific mode.
I think that was I was reading. I think that was that maybe that one part of the game where they all busted the trailer. But you're also going to be fighting humans, I mean, it's dope for what it was. It's just that when I seen it, it was just it wasn't polished. If you look at God of War and you look at that game, you can definitely see it's or the other studios like Uncharted and all that stuff. It's not as polished. Okay, let me say this right here from the rip, right? And this is why I'm a little like not say nervous, but I'm gonna say this right. Here's my disclaimer: as a gamer guy, we should want the game to be good because it's a good game. A good game is a good game for the industry. We all get a good game. They said the game was buggy. I mean, it's a year away. Those bugs probably can be fixed. But what can't be fixed, the game is not going to change what it is. It's not going to change fundamentally what the game is what the game is. So if the game is not fun, you know what I mean, it's not going to be fun. They can make it be as smooth as it can be. They can make it, better texture, better graphics. But the game, it's not going to change. The script is already written. It's not going to change. The game is going to be the game. You know what I mean? Say niggas die every day, B. So when I'm getting also like the game is just not that. And I forgot the guy's name, the head guy, director. He gets a little pissed off when people compare it to The Last of Us. I mean, you can, I guess pop, what do you call them, freakers, zombies, whatever they are. But it's not. It seems like Last of Us is where it wants to be, but it's not that. Between that, State of Decay, Sons of Anarchy, like, you know what I mean? Like it's going through an identity crisis. I just hope it's not cheesy and very repetitive. You know what I mean?
Also, I am 100% with the dude in the Eurogamer article where he was like calling them freakers. Stop trying to reinvent zombies. Like, stop that shit. Niggas have known what zombies are forever. Stop trying to reinvent zombies because you want your game to be unique.
Look,
it's a zombie game, nigga. We know it.
Talk about it, man.
At the end of the day,
across the board, I'm saying that to everybody. Stop trying to reinvent zombies. They're zombies. We know they're zombies. Move on with life.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
like I said, Adam may be older, but he keeps up with the pop culture. So he's with the time. Larry's out of touch. He seems like he belongs in Family Feud.
Oh,
I heard Bill.
Larry Herb.
Yeah, I heard Bill Gates visit when he was laid out in the hospital.
oh,
Speech, man. God damn.
Look, the fact of the matter is, when Days Gone drops, when it's complete and it's finished, and your boy MM2K is calling it right here, it's not getting no lower than an 85. Period. It just ain't. Sony dropped that pre-alpha footage or whatever y'all want to say it is, because while they got the momentum, while everybody's hating on State of Decay, they can drop that, get some opinions, go back to the studio with it, and then finish their game. I'm not saying I'm going to like it. I'm tired of the whole goddamn over the shoulder third person vegetation all over the place. So much goddamn vegetation, post-apocalyptic. You could get a cucumber in the dates every 5 feet. Shit, I'm tired of this shit. But with that being said, it's not going to get lower than an 85. Sony knows what they're doing. They got this shit in their hands, and we can trash it all we want right now, but I'm telling you, mark my words. Write this on your calendar. No lower than an 85. Period.
No lower than 85. Oh, okay, well.
We're gonna hold you to that, player.
Yes, sir.
What else needles that? Needles, you work needles?
Oh no, I'm here. But State of Decay 2, well, damn it, State of Decay 2. Days Gone. At the end of the day, it's alpha footage, so yeah, exactly.
Come on.
I don't know. It's pre-alpha footage, so I'm not gonna.
When has that Microsoft ever have gotten a pass on a game that they showed early, and people be like, "Well, it's pre-alpha footage." People still be shitting on that shit, man.
Scalebound? They showed that on the big stage and looked like dog shit. You gotta keep it fair.
Well, Scalebound didn't get popular till after it got canceled.
Yeah, that is true.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
I saw somebody somewhere saying,
and that's facts, man. People didn't get popular until after it got canceled. People was talking about the lead character. They was talking about his headphones. They was talking about his image and how, in comparison or contrast to the time that the game was placed in, like why does he have on headphones in the time that people was trashing the game, the frame rates and all that. Soon to get canceled. Oh, I want me some Scalebound. I gotta deal with that.
Yeah,
man.
It was for clicks, but at the end of the day, if you were an Xbox fan, then okay with that thing on the big stage. You can't really shit on Days Gone for being a little video on YouTube when it's like a year away. Like, I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie.
Come on, man. It was about to release this year. Stop talking about it was a year away.
It was delayed for a reason.
Again, I can shit on whatever the fuck I want.
Talk about it, man.
Stupid shit. I don't give a fuck if it's a year away, if it's coming out tomorrow. If I see it and it look like trash, I'm gonna call it fucking trash.
Talk about the 85. Man's on some G shit today. Man's on some straight G shit today.
Hold on. Before he says he's on some G shit, this motherfucker's over here okay with State of Decay 2.
Again, I haven't had anything happen to me. I don't give a fuck about your gaming experience. I'm not watching YouTube videos to tell me whether or not I have had a glitch happen to me. Fuck you.
It's just like Z.
Fuck everybody who's not me.
It's just like Z said earlier. It's just like you can clean up the bugs, but the fun factor. State of Decay got the fun factor. They just need to clean up the bugs.
Yeah, but like I said,
but weren't you guys the one saying who cares about other people's opinions? Looking real spooky.
Let's wait till the game is officially out and they drop that day one patch.
Exactly.
After that, it's a fair assessment of the game.
What game we talking about? What game we talking about?
Okay, too.
Goddamn game is that shit is dog shit.
But we need to start saying day one patch. That's like day 7 patch.
From what I heard,
already.
But people that played, it's not already ready. It's an early release. It comes out actually tonight at midnight. That's the real release.
If you pre-order the game, whatever you can get.
Yeah, you can literally buy it.
Yeah, but it doesn't. It's not going to have the day one patch. The official release date is the 25th.
What's that day one patch going to do?
If you got the Ultimate Edition, you got to play it 4 days before.
The day one patch is definitely going to fix some bugs. That's 100% for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's not a day one patch.
But this is what I heard from the game for people that have played it. The game is fun. It does have the glitches, and glitches suck. So let's hope they iron those out. I guess glitches are going to be on a person-to-person basis. Some people might not get no glitches. It really depends. The peer-to-peer system, it's fucking sucks, and that's real shitty. But the bugs, I think they're going to iron out the bugs. And a lot of people are saying also too, it's actually really fun to play single player in that game. A lot of people said they had a lot more fun playing it single player than co-op.
Is bullshit. So we're going to be okay with that. The number one feature people ask for is bullshit. But it's all right. You can play the single player.
I'm not saying it's bullshit. I'm just saying right now people are saying that they're having a lot of fun playing the single player part without doing the co-op.
So they're happy with just playing the first game again.
So, well, it's to be honest, let's stop with this playing the first game shit. It looks nothing like the first fucking game. Period.
What?
End of story.
Have you not played the?
Oh shit! He putting down his figurine.
Like the first game, rub the fucking Vaseline out your eyes. It doesn't look anything like the first game.
Don't
talk about it, D.
It doesn't. Go look at the fucking first game right now, and go look at the second game. Tell me it looks the fucking same. Come on.
I seen the comparison, D. I don't know, man. I seen the comparison.
You think it looks the same as the first fucking game? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
You got the same.
You see all the aliasing, all the textures, the fucking animations.
The Vaseline truck must have dropped on my head, man, because I seen the comparison.
It doesn't look like the first game. I'm sorry, it doesn't.
It
doesn't look like the first game.
Console gamers ain't looking at the fucking test.
Now let me make this shit abundantly clear. I personally am enjoying State of Decay 2 because I like State of Decay 1. State of Decay 2 is an extension of that. But I don't know what the fuck D talking about. I just want to put that out there. I want to put that shit out there. I don't know what the fuck D talking about. I just want to make sure I separate myself from that part of the conversation. I'm personally liking State of Decay 2. Don't get that twisted.
You think State of Decay 2 looks like
it looks remarkably similar.
Yeah,
I'm a State of Decay fan. I'm still enjoying this game. But it looks
State of Decay 2 looks like a more polished version of State of Decay 1.
I played the PC version of State of Decay 1 the other day, right before State of Decay. I got my review copy of State of Decay 2. They look pretty.
Yeah, I think D, what you're going by is like the last E3 showing or some of the other showings. Well, it did look a little impressive, but the version that they showed recently, them putting up pictures, I was like, wow, man. It don't look that much better.
I think the textures look a lot better. I'm a real technical guy, so I take a look at
the back.
The textures are a lot better.
It looks better.
A lot better. And the animations
night and day though.
Like, did you see the zombies? How they fucking moved in the first one?
Okay, hold on. I got
like two fucking animations.
Right here. Let's see if it's actually better.
We got Mr. Share My Screen. It needs to start.
Mr. Share My Screen. Let's go. So this is the first State of Decay. Looks basically the same.
Yeah, it's gonna do.
Oh,
God damn it! No, we got another 1080p 60 frames a second.
And this is State of Decay 2. Honestly, it's not that much different.
I don't know. You know what? You guys look at it through a different lens, man. I'm looking at the textures. I'm looking at the animations.
I'm looking at the shadows.
Like it doesn't look any. Like, how do you think that looks?
The shadows are much better on
Come on, man.
Seriously,
man, we're gonna talk the effects.
That doesn't look the same. It doesn't look the same.
Are you sure?
I think one was better.
I'm sure. You didn't play the first one. The first one, the zombies had like 2 fucking animations. What the fuck are you guys talking about?
I don't know,
man. Seriously, man.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, 2 look way more polished than it look.
Yeah, I mean, the animation.
It's like a polished version of
1. It is better, yes, but they ain't like night and fucking day. It's not.
Yeah, but this is like 1.5 over here.
Man, what's this guy?
Look at that. Okay, look at that. Look at that scene right there. Look at that.
Of all the people on this podcast, I am the one advocating for State of Decay 2. And I'm telling you, this shit looks very similar. Everybody else, you can argue.
I don't know, man. The lighting is completely different. The textures are different. The characters
HDR.
The zombies are much more varied. The draw distance is much better. The aliasing is much better.
I don't know,
man. Physics are much better.
Hey, Nathan, you're a savage for that one, man.
I'm sorry. If you guys really are looking at that and you think it looks the same, you guys are not.
I didn't say the same. I said similar. Those are my words.
This is a 1.5.
I'm not saying it looks the same. Yes, State of Decay 2 looks better. However, it shit looks similar. Just the reality.
I think it looks substantially better, man. I'm sorry.
It does look a whole lot better than 1. It runs better. Make it so go fast out of here.
And I want to make this shit abundantly clear. That picture that everybody keep putting out where they show like the E3 and then they show that is complete and utter bullshit. That shit looks nothing like that on my PC.
Hey.
It looks nothing like that on the lowest PC in my house. So I don't know where the fuck that was. That was somebody
we're gonna be celebrating your opt-out clause really soon, all right, man?
It's in motion too.
We're gonna be celebrating your opt-out clause really soon.
I ain't not to go back to the hospital. I was just laid out.
Well, here, before y'all get too excited, I mean, look, let's keep it real. At the beginning of this generation, because they were focused on, well, whatever it may be, they put a lot of money into games, but they weren't the right games. So who's to say, even though they're plugging money, you can spend a whole bunch of money on games and not really get shit for it. So who's to say just because they're making massive investments that they're going to get right back on track? You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, you know, we can't just be seeing dollar signs because they plugged a whole bunch of money into that Obsidian game. Where's it at? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It's looking real spooky out here, man.
Man, I don't know.
Classic Glove with come on, Wii games look better than that shit.
We got Classic Glove.
I don't give a flying fuck about anything you just said, Moss. Make some fucking games and show me that they are being made. I don't give a fuck about any of that shit. None of it. None of it. I know for a fact Kojima will put out his game whenever the fuck he feels like it in about 3 to 4 years.
God damn, he has early.
I know that shit exists.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't lying. That motherfucker said, "Let me make that Debbie."
Like
why you handicap controller? God damn it!
Why you bullshitting? If they didn't make sure that Metal Gear Solid 5 came out when it did, that shit might not be out till now. I
don't know why the handicap controller is even in the conversation. Like that has nothing to do with the exclusive games. No, man. I'm glad that it's a good thing that they fucking did that, man. There's a lot of people.
Yeah, no, I agree with you.
You're kind of spoiled because you have. Hold on a second, Z. You're a little bit spoiled because you have all your fucking limbs and you have all your fingers. You might be missing a few.
Did y'all pay the bill?
These guys.
Let's make this abundantly clear. Z is gonna buy one of these controllers because he's shit at everything he plays.
Yeah.
Something to put his paw on and move it around.
There you go. Them fat fingers. There you go.
Let me make that daddy.
Come on, you better chill for Mega come up in this moment.
Hey, yo, Mega some outrage yesterday on the show. Now we gonna talk about the handicap. That's what it's about. I still ain't say nothing about the handicap.
Man, that adaptive controller is fire. If you're looking at it from a technical standpoint, outside of people with disabilities, it's some great things you can do with that controller technical-wise.
I'm disabled, and I understand it.
You are disabled.
Debbie, but I'm just saying this. Yeah. And if I had, and I'm fucked up physically, health-wise, I ain't got much longer to go, right? All jokes aside, right? This bullshit. Right? That was dating 2 steps away from the other room last week, literally. But I'll say this, though. If they took some resources to that to make that control, us getting some AAA goddamn game, I would have took the goddamn games. I'm just being honest. That was back on that goddamn controller.
Oh man,
that's all. I mean, I'm just saying what everyone's thinking. I don't give a fuck.
No, that controller accepts mouse, it accepts keyboards, it accepts the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. Like you can create some crazy things with that controller for a game setup, man. And this outside of people with disability, just for tech heads who want to go in and get like some extra things out of their controller as far as movement and precision, as far as aiming and stuff. You can really do some creative stuff with that controller.
I'm gonna say this real quick. Good job making the controller for the disabled. Good job, Microsoft.
Absolutely.
Fucking games.
Absolutely.
Whole shit. Make some fucking games.
It was a great thing.
It was great.
It was a great job.
Good job. Fantastic job for helping the disabled community. Fantastic job. Make some fucking games.
Yeah.
It's no good. Do you know how much them peripherals cost to get custom made for them? Like they be spending a lot of money on that shit, bro.
They made it cheap. Good job. Now make some fucking games.
See, I have no doubt that Microsoft is making the games. I really truly do. I'm just worried about what
type of game.
I don't doubt they are either. They made Halo.
Record Part 2.
What are the caliber of these?
What are the caliber of the games?
Because we need some bangers. Like I've said many times, like the 360 generation, when they dropped an exclusive, it was like a oh shit moment. Like when Gears first dropped, we had never seen nothing like that before. Those graphics were fucking insane, and the marketing that they had, those fucking those commercials are fucking classic, man.
Sad world. Hey, that commercial was so powerful, bro.
What commercial?
Mad World.
That Mad World. You know what I'm saying? They don't do stuff like that no more, man.
Look, I just want to say this again. This is my goddamn grandson is disabled. He has a little fucking arm and a half a goddamn hair. Literally, real shit, right? Love him to death. I think it's dope shit. But again, I listen. I'm the only child. I don't have any siblings, right? I'm kind of selfish. I would have took the goddamn AAA and let me make the Teddy. I would have fucking took the AAA goddamn games and held that goddamn controller off the goddamn next shit.
Z ain't got no sense. You real disrespectful. You real disrespect. And let me think that daddy. You real
He about to get his handy.
We know he ain't been shit for a long time.
He's 5 steps away from doing handyman, man.
Hey, listen, let me spend the time. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Listen, I wish the ass up here right now. I'll roll the ass in right now. They got a half a goddamn man and a little arm. I've always said this shit. I put people on Front Street. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I said to say this, right? When they showed the guy, I was just saying, where's the goddamn game? And so they taking care of the diabetics, taking care of the handy. What about the streets?
Okay. Didn't they just announce that fucking Halo
David Busters.
Halo Fire.
David Busters exclusive, bitch.
Yo, that game gonna come to the Xbox at 1.2 because they had a game like that before. House of the Dead was an on-rail shooter like that.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to the genre that's been dead before the Xbox.
Do we really want laser light guns in our fucking living room? Like when we at least take it to VR. Like
no. I wasn't saying laser light guns. I'm saying though, I think it was back on the OG Xbox or the 360 House of the Dead, and you used the controller. You just used the controller. You ain't had the laser light gun.
That's not what we want. We don't want that shit.
I don't want that shit either. I'm just saying though.
This is Burning Cell 3.0. It's bullshit.
Hold up. We gotta have some respect. My man said, they said my man, motherfucking K Mega was a downloadable character and Zoo Tycoon. That man cool.
Y'all ain't gonna do that to my. That's my dog. Y'all gonna leave K Mega alone. That's my bro. Leave my bro alone.
Between him and Xbox, they be saying some wild.
Man, those they guarding the Golden Palace, man.
Hey, listen, man. Wait, you pay the bill? Oh, you already paid the bill. Shout out my brother. I'm glad you love the $2. Appreciate the hot and spicy. But man, that's all, man. I can hate me. I'm brutally honest. I'll just say shit that motherfuckers scared to say.
Halo Fire Team Raven about to sell.
That's all.
Buku.
About to sell 500 quarters.
It's gonna make
about to have like 7 shirts done that you could have had done at the laundromat, all put into that machine.
Oh shit!
They don't even use like a battle rifle or a fucking plasma rifle for that shit. Just a regular gun.
I don't give a fuck. It's about to be the dopest shit that ever happened to Xbox.
Dave and Buster's.
Except for it's not on Xbox.
You know, we got to think about we talking about the money, like what D was saying earlier. On a serious note, we can't get excited because there's a whole bunch of money going into shit. It's like you got to think if there's a difference between sending a 2-year-old to the store than it is sending a 12-year-old to the store. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if these mugs like really are connected to us. We could probably get we could probably get Zoo Tycoon 2 with 4K assets, man. I don't know what we're gonna get.
Oh my god.
Or a third person Zoo. You don't know what these mugs is gonna shop for. You don't know what they got in the basket. A couple of months ago, when Z said, "Yo, what about some realistic looking games?" They said, they're coming. It was a coincidence with Super Lucky Tales and Sea of Thieves, but it's coming. State of Decay was one of the games that they announced was on realistic games. And look at it. Look at the mess that it is. I don't know if they get it.
Marty Moss, I assure you they're working on a Voodoo Vince sequel. The truth that we want.
Exactly. Third person. They're gonna do
Voodoo Vince, trash man.
Hey yo, I'm going straight to hell, man. I'm sorry. It's
too late. You can't take it back.
Listen, man, I had a fucked up day today. I done played. Hey, look, y'all gotta forgive me. I'm trying some shit on the Mexican family.
Hell yeah. I'm trying to move that energy.
Let me get that bad mojo from around because son always get shot and shit. You better
move that energy around.
There you go.
You better send that shit back to 2 years ago.
Hey, listen, man. I ain't been sleeping day and a half.
You sprayed that OLED. You sprayed the OLED.
No, you know. I got the OLED. I'm the epitome of King Gold Chain Game. I got the OLED on my desk.
You better take that shit back to Aaron's like Monster's PS4.
I'm about to get mad about this shit, man. I'm mad as hell.
Hey, listen.
Trying to hurry up and beat this damn God of War, man.
No, I'm not being messy.
Also, Mars, how the fuck have you not beat God of War? You trash as fuck.
I told you on your stream, sorry, and my wife won't leave me the fuck alone. She like I feel like a Ghostbuster. She just damn proton pack, man.
Tell her to stop beating you every Tuesday and Thursday so you can do something.
I got an announcement for those of you guys that still have an Xbox One, haven't got rid of it, and you got Fight Night Champion. We have a Broadband Bully gym. It's open. Join the gym. The name of the gym is Broadband Bullies. The code name, I mean, the goddamn, I guess the abbreviation is triple B's and capital. Ain't no codes anybody can join. And I beat the shit out of Post the other night. He thought he was smooth.
You had to put that out there like that. Real disrespectful. You could have held that to yourself because you knew I was coming back, player.
Hey, yo, you can play basketball. You can play, but you don't play boxing. That's a man sport right there.
Yo, that fight night is super fun, bro. Me and Platinum, me and Platinum was playing a couple days ago.
Yeah, Noah dirty ass.
Yeah, me and Noah was playing a couple days ago, man. Yeah, it's really fun, man. I've been starting to play more of that than Gears lately.
Oh man.
No,
that's not good, bro.
Yeah, the boxing is fun though. I'm in the championship.
I'm not talking. I'm talking about the fact that you playing more a Fight Night than any other game on Xbox. That's
I mean, it's fun, man. I'm on the last dude, man. He like OP right now, man.
I beat the game already. I already got new achievements for the game. So I beat the game back then, but I can play that shit. I would just go online and just look for. I like the middleweight class. I beat the shit out of somebody. Boo-bop, boo-bop. These hands on the nigga pose. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. If you think I should go, if I should say my prayers tonight, if I'm gonna be struck down by lightning, I don't get. Hey, listen, man, I laugh about that the whole time. I love my grandson. I like my neighbors. I won't say I love my neighbors, but I'm just a piece of shit. Man. I don't take this all the time. I'm a man with a very sketchy past, man. Anybody can get this. Anybody can get it. Fuck it, man. It is what it is, man. One last thing before we get the hell up out of here. I want to salute all you fuck niggas in the chat with all your jokes. I was laughing at me when I was on my deathbed. I had gas in the hospital. I had gas. I was in the hospital for a week. Drank too much prune juice. Shout out my bro Spencer, my man. Yep, listen, anybody living in the Portland area, my man Spencer is a hell of a chef. This nigga be sending me pictures of whole fried turkeys and pigeons and shit like that.
He be chasing down city pigeons and cooking them all.
Facts. He make that shit in the trash can out back of Walmart.
He say cut Matt's mic off.
Yeah, man. Shit, man. But like I said, before we get the hell up, like anything you might want to get off their chest?
Z ain't shit. Yeah. Day Decay 2 is fun. Days Gone look like shit so far. And fuck y'all.
I'm about to load up State of Decay 2 shortly and see what it's about.
Yeah,
you better have a good ass internet connection if you want to play that co-op.
I got my internet thorough.
Oh, you got the ultimate edition?
I don't know.
He been stepping down the Wi-Fi since 1983.
My routers set up properly as far as my ports and things like that. You know, I got my shit legit over here.
Oh, your shit straight smooth.
Yeah,
so you got that ultimate edition. You playing tonight?
I don't lag though. I don't lag when we engage in anything. I do not lag at all. You rarely hear me say I'm lagging. I don't know.
What the hell you say? Eat my shots exactly.
No, that's not me. That's not me. That's on the horribleness that is Gears for multiplayer. It's trash right now. The hit detection, trash. The algorithm as far as determining damage and stuff, trash. They broke the game. I'm not the only one that feel like that. You got pro players that feel like that too. It's just messed up right now.
Hey, that Gears 5 gonna be shit. That should come out this holiday season.
No. That shit come out next holiday.
It ain't gonna come out next this year. It's gonna come out this year.
It's gonna come out next holiday.
Then games.
Unless it's like a weird spinoff game.
Then I just want the multiplayer. I don't give a fuck. To be honest with you, I just want the multiplayer.
You talking about Gears 5?
Yeah, I just want.
Yeah,
they gonna do it this year.
Nah, they're gonna do it just like they did Gears 4. They're gonna show it this year, put it out next year.
Yeah, because Halo 6, we're not gonna see Halo 6 this year or next year probably.
I don't know, but
so if Gears drop next year, we know we're not seeing Halo next year.
Listen, that would be a dope lineup. If we get Forza Horizon 4 and Gears, I don't give a fuck about crack.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
That's what we'll probably get Forza and Gears in the same year.
But
and
you're not getting
you gonna always get Forza and something because they make that shit every year. But the problem is make something other than Gears or Forza or Halo.
Do we want to do
something fresh? It's like Bill was saying earlier. We need that wow factor.
In about a week.
Yeah, wait. We're gonna do the countdown. We're gonna go right before the show. Right after the show. That's my dude here from Jersey. I think my man Glenn Williams from Jersey. Shout out to my man Glenn Williams. Be cutting up. If you record me, my looking all crazy and shit. I all sleepy and shit. What's going on with the Hey, shit. But again, listen, if you guys enjoyed the show today, hit the like button, man. Yes, I am going to talk to Teddy, man. Let me speak to Teddy. I'm going to talk to Teddy today, man. And listen, for the record, Teddy is a person. You know what I mean? A family member of mine, slow as hell. Slow as hell under the bus too. Fuck nigga. Next year with medical constipation. Fuck you. But yeah, we out of here, man. We about to get the hell up out of here. I'm setting up my TV. I got my PS4, my Xbox. I got hard drives here. I'm gonna give you guys a full man cave tour again. Still putting up shit here. But anyway, thanks for rocking out. I'll be back tomorrow with another rant. I got some funny shit, and trust me, it's not gonna be pretty. A lot of jokers is going up under the bus tomorrow, man.
You building some shit to the right of you, Blair? Building
Z building something? Z building something? Really?
It looked like he building something like that.
Is that a real question? Is that a real question? Z building something?
He is not.
I couldn't see it because my little desk. I'm gonna put some. I got a bunch of collector's editions I never unboxed. I'm just gonna come up on there and move that over.
Okay.
That's all. That's all.
Oh, your shelf. Okay, I see. Yeah. Your shelf, like you was putting. Got right. You right there.
Oh, yeah, right. Whoa. I mean, I just opened one up on the air. That's a whole bunch of like shit all back here. I ain't never opened.
You need to. You real disrespectful with them PlayStation lights. I'm gonna drop kick them motherfuckers off the thing right there. You need to move all that shit, man. You done just went totally pony, man. You in the stables right now on the bed of hay.
Xbox ass right now, bro. I'm keeping it. Motherfucking Xbox ass, bro. I'm keeping that shit all the way a buck, man.
This is just as bad when Hulk Hogan turned heel and joined the NWO, man. This is just as bad.
Let me say this, right? Real niggas know about the fake niggas, right? I started off as me playing as the act, me getting the character, bugging the fuck out. But I'm like, yo, I'm telling the fucking truth. Shit, the dog shit over here. Man, fuck that. I'm out of here.
Hey, Z, we was playing Gears before the show. How did it look on that OLED?
Oh, it looked good. Oh yeah, I got. Oh, you got time to help me today, D?
Yeah, right after the show.
Yeah, I got the KS9000 and what kind of TV I got?
Get that boy calibrated, boy.
You KS9000, the QLED, QLED quantum dot.
What do I have? This is the C.
You have the C. You have the C8, the C7.
Yeah. Does this one have a soundbar?
No, this one don't have no soundbar.
Oh, it's the C8. That's a soundbar.
No, the E8 has a soundbar.
Oh, I think this one came with soundbar. Okay, but anyway, what else that big ass back on that big white box on the back of the goddamn TV then? Was that a soundbar?
No, there's no soundbar in it, but the speakers have Dolby Atmos built into them.
Okay, all right.
That's nice. That's nice.
But I will say this: it's I can definitely tell the difference between. Remember, I don't know if I did a video of me in GameStop and I looked at the OLEDs. I wanted to get an OLED. I thought this look rowdy. I like this is ill.
Yeah, when them Forza, when he was doing the Forza 7.
It's definitely, I can see the hype when people are talking about OLEDs. Yeah, you know what I mean, and it's pretty cheap now too. You can probably get OLED for about $1,500.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But again, thank you guys for rocking out the little figure of mine. I'll be back tomorrow. And check us out. Mass, when the next video?
Tomorrow,
next video from Matt. Post when the next video post.
Next year.
2 years ago.
What? He gonna use my shit against me. You know what? I'm not gonna need response to that. I can't even come back on that one.
That's a dagger right there. That's a dagger right there.
Hey, Nick, you dropping something new, Neff?
Be up tomorrow. Talking more about that State of Decay 2, and do I need to play it to say it probably has some bugs?
Oh, you taking shots? That's right.
Yeah.
Oh. What?
Because I remember making my last video and everyone freaked out. You haven't played it. How do you know it has bugs? It's like, all right. So you guys were cool when I said the Last Guardian had bugs. No Man's Sky had bugs day one. Sonic 06. I mean, shit. As proof, not proof unless if you play it. You guys see it to believe it.
Hey, man.
We can talk about it.
Well, proof ain't proof to you until you play it.
Hey, yo,
Look, for Matt's plan, unless if he likes a game, he doesn't give a shit.
The reason why people say you need to play games because certain things that may bother other people might not bother you.
It's not even that. Just like I said, K-Mega and all them jumped on that fucking God of War glitch video, but them glitches didn't happen to none of y'all. Therefore, that shit didn't happen to you.
Okay, I'll give you an example. I played Mass Effect Andromeda, right? I liked the game. And the game, we all know it was broken, but I wasn't experiencing bugs. So can I say the game's just not broken? They're all lying.
The game's not broken to you. That's the point.
Yeah, but broken to you.
Your experience is the only one that matters. I don't give a fuck if a YouTube video tells me 1,000 times that this shit is broken and it doesn't work. If I turn it on and it works, it fucking works.
Yeah, I understand what Matt
said.
If I'm playing a game and I'm not experiencing any of those glitches, then from my perspective, I'm dealing with a fun and smooth gameplay. Since I haven't dealt with those issues, my interpretations of the game is totally different from someone who have experienced those issues. So I see what he's saying.
Yeah, I can agree to that much, but you can't just say those bugs don't exist and shit like that.
No, we're not saying they don't exist. But if I'm not dealing with it,
I'm not dealing with it, so I don't give a fuck. That's what I'm saying. I'm not dealing with it, so I don't care.
For those of y'all that don't know,
I would rather play the game and then have to watch a YouTube video that tells me there's a bunch of bugs.
Mass on PC.
I don't care.
I know. People that are on the fence on this game, you know what? It's a Game Pass game. You can try it out for $10.
That's what I'm doing.
You know, a day one patch is gonna drop that should alleviate a lot of these fucking glitches, and judge the game based off of that. Judge it off of your own experience, not what other people are saying. Also, judge it after the day one patch is dropped.
Patch ain't gonna do shit. I just want to put that.
We got some good things coming up. You got the Battlefield 5 that's about to be revealed. You got the Detroit Human reviews finna drop on the 24th, and then the
25th.
Did we get Glenn Williams? Glenn Williams dropped $5 in the super chat.
We got him.
We got him. I just want to put this out there. The day one patch ain't gonna do what everybody's expecting it to do. I have it because
that's what I heard.
I heard
people who already got the 6 gigabyte patch that it still didn't do nothing.
It does like smooth out some things, but it's not gonna like end all be all change the game. I have the day one patch because I got a review copy. They sent me the patch also.
That's a shame, man.
That's probably why you ain't dealing with none of the stuff other people dealing with.
That's a good point.
But I got it like 3 days after I got my copy.
Wait,
you sitting up here playing the patch version, talking about I ain't experiencing none of that.
I got my copy. I had already played a whole bunch of it before I got the patch. I wasn't experiencing shit either. The worst thing that ever happened to me, I fell into a building. I fell into a building, ended up in the building next to me. That's the only bug that's ever happened to me.
Okay, but when people have like heads that are missing and shit, and people floating,
I heard they got a glitch button on there where you can rewind.
That's some crazy shit. Come on, no.
Then it sucks for them. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, Maslin, did you play The Last Guardian day one?
Yes.
You played The Last Guardian?
Yes.
Did you play Sonic 06?
I don't know. I doubt it. I ain't played a Sonic game in a long time.
Okay, so that's like the most notorious buggy game. Sonic 06 and Ride to Hell or Road to Hell, the game on Steam. But can we not say those games are buggy because you haven't played them?
No, you can say that someone else saw bugs, but you didn't experience them, so no, it's not buggy to you. I played Last Guardian. I didn't experience any bugs. It was just boring.
So the game isn't buggy then?
The game isn't buggy to me because I played the shit and it was just
don't
boring.
give a fuck about nobody but himself.
I don't.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Gaming is a selfish hobby. I don't give a fuck about nobody else but me.
You know what?
I'm the one playing the game. I'm not gonna watch a fucking
bull.
YouTube video to tell me that there's bugs. If I don't experience them, there aren't any fucking bugs. I don't give a fuck what nobody else says.
I am 2 hours away from
Hey,
the Xbox.
Masden told y'all gaming is a very selfish hobby.
Selfish.
He only give a fuck about his experience. What y'all understand that?
Everybody else should be the same way. I don't understand how come people need YouTube videos to validate some shit. If you
That's
play,
like-
you like it, fucking like
That's
it.
like, why should I give a fuck about what you're going through?
I'm gonna keep calling it trash. I'm gonna keep calling everybody who loves Sea of Thieves trash. If you love it, don't give a fuck about my opinion. Keep playing it. Like, I don't give a fuck. That's not gonna hurt my feelings. Y'all motherfuckers are way too concerned over whether or not everybody else likes what you like.
It does say something that there's a rewind the glitch button built into
Exactly.
the game. That is kind of that is kind of sucker.
Yeah,
That's
that's some new shit. That's some very innovative shit right there.
But
$2 to
time
the
going off
$2
that,
holler. Who's gonna pay the bill?
Master of the Talking Sense.
Cyrus.
Exactly. Thank you, son. Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
but that means I can just say a bunch of games aren't buggy, and if they're proven they're buggy, that's the problem with that.
No,
Look, we know the shit buggy. Look, we know the shit buggy. We know people experiencing some fucked up shit in the game.
Exactly.
But from my standpoint is, if he not experiencing, then he don't give a fuck about what y'all going through. And y'all should give a fuck about his opinion and what he doing. Because he don't give a fuck himself.
I got a question. So
It's a lot of no fucks given. No fucks given. A lot of no
who's gonna
fucks
give a fuck about Uncle Teddy?
Larry Herb is Uncle Teddy. He is Xbox Uncle Teddy.
Oh man,
Larry is Xbox Uncle Teddy.
oh, man.
He drunk with his white gloves on, rubbing the gold console.
And that's why when things like Metacritic and reviews come into place, you can't go off there. You got to go off your own gameplay experience, and you got to play it for yourself.
Yeah.
Because my saying is, if I'm playing this game and whether or not what am I countering, it's cool to me, I can deal with it, I can handle it, then what Metacritic or any other game in site say, I don't give a fuck about, because I'm good on my end. So I don't give a fuck about what they write or what they talking about.
If y'all experiencing fucked up shit, oh, that's sad. I'm about to go play this shit, though. I don't give a fuck.
This motherfucker's a bully, man.
You want to be mad?
Man.
Be mad. I'm going to be playing the shit that I enjoy. If it starts getting buggy, I'm going to make a YouTube video that says my experience is fucked up because it's buggy. Right now, I ain't got that. I'm having fun.
Truth be told, it's you gotta experience. I mean, we're the hardcore. We're not the. If you're a casual and you play like a couple games of the year and you pinching pennies, I can see you going by reviews. But as the hardcore that like to get multiple games in your hands, you gotta try the shit out. And there's multiple things out there. There's Game Pass now and GameFly, and there's all types of ways you can get Steam and shit, man. Like, you got to play the shit on your own. You can't go back.
But that's true to
grown ass man's theory and shit.
But I've seen some people read reviews and then buy a game and be like, I never experienced anything they said.
Exactly.
I've seen people review games off of other people's reviews. I've seen people review games off other people's reviews. I'm just saying. Keep it a buck. What you doing? That's all.
Like, his prime example was Destiny. Destiny was getting dogged, and I was like, damn. And I picked it up, and I liked the first one. And you go in reverse. The second Destiny, everybody was loving it. Oh, this is going to be the shit. I was like, no, the practices look shady. Here, everybody went back to Destiny 1.
It's like the second one.
Exactly. So you can't go by. If you're a gamer, if you talk that I'm not a corporate slave shit, then don't be a slave and follow what everybody else say. Experience it on your goddamn self. Be Nat Turner for once. Shit.
Megaton.
I'm gonna record like the first 30 minutes of the gameplay in 4K HDR. I'm not even gonna put any commentary on it. I'm just gonna put it on YouTube, and you can see the gameplay for yourself, and then decide if it's good or not. So if there's glitches, they're gonna be there because I'm not gonna edit them out.
Yeah.
Hold on. So Ahmad Farah said it's stupid as fuck to critique a game a year before release. No, it's not. These motherfuckers put out the footage for us to critique.
That boy.
Like, what the fuck? They literally put it out and said, "Look at this shit.
Exactly.
Tell me what's wrong." Like, that's what the fuck.
That boy was in a hurricane in a canoe with a Phil Spencer raincoat on, like Megaton.
And what kind of And what kind of testers do they have over there that let these fucking glitches fly through?
I think they let them go, D. I'm telling you. Everybody went to go make these cloud toilets up in the Azure bathrooms, man. I'm telling you. Shit is ridiculous. Give me toilet paper, the shit flies in your hand. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous.
The testers were the same people who tested State of Decay 1. Like, here's the thing. State of Decay 1 and 2 is made by the same exact fucking team, the same exact amount of people. The only difference is now Microsoft put it front street because State of Decay 1 had a cult following. Like, it's the same shit. The same people who tested it then tested this one. Like, everybody, like, I don't understand how everybody, like, assumed all of a sudden State of Decay was handed off to, like, 343. Who the fuck?
Microsoft Studios was behind them, maybe?
Microsoft Studios was behind the first one.
Were they? I thought that was an indie game.
The second one's a fucking indie game.
I thought they said it was a AAA.
No, it's an indie. It's an indie.
Witcher 3 is an indie game.
Saying it was AAA as well.
We had this conversation earlier. Witcher 3 is an indie game.
I'm going to tell you anything you want to hear when they're promoting that game.
Witcher 3 is an indie game. It's a AAA indie game. So the Hellblade is an indie AAA game. Like AAA and indie.
Yeah,
like people keep getting that confused. Independent means they're not owned by any major publisher. They are an independently owned studio. That is an indie game. It don't matter how big the profile is. It doesn't matter how small that shit is. Independently owned studio makes this game. It is an indie game. People just like put shit in certain categories. So this type of game, if it looks like this, it's an indie game. That's dumb. Independently owned studio is an indie game.
Yeah. And I think Microsoft could have left this game in the oven just a little bit, but I know the fallback it would have gotten if it would have delayed it for a few months or so like that to polish up. So
where is the quality control that was okay to put out?
In this position by having this loose ass nothing coming out lineup. If they had pushed it back, like or even Sea of Thieves, they pushed Sea of Thieves back and put more content in it, whatever. Xbox put themselves in this damned if you do, damned if you don't situation.
Yeah.
Because if they don't release games, we're gonna be like, what the fuck, Xbox, put something out. If they release
just took the flack. I would have just held that shit back and took the flack on Sea of Thieves and State of Decay. I would have took the flack. Like the public would have been bad.
They put themselves in this shitty ass position. You put out Forza and Halo Wars 2.
They need to change their slogan and take a page out of Sony's book. Sony had greatness awaits. Microsoft needs to have exclusives awaits.
The problem with CP was Rare
or exclusives FOH. The exclusive here. Shit. Look, man.
That shit was just straight up a Rare fuck up that game happened like that.
What was that?
Sea of Thieves. They had plenty of time to release it, and it still came out like that.
Hey,
plenty of feedback.
You know what? I'm not going to take Microsoft off. I'm not going to let them go easy. Look, it's not a coincidence that State of Decay, Sea of Thieves, and then Crackdown. We don't know. It's in the solar system somewhere. It's the common denominator is Microsoft. And again, 2016. Remember, all this shit was supposed to drop in 2016. Almost 3 years later, State of Decay 2 is broken.
Buggy mess.
Sea of Thieves got like 3 minutes of content in it, and Crackdown is in the solar system somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Dissolved by Thanos and shit. We don't know what's going on, and like I said, it's because I think fundage was taken away for something else, and my money is on the cloud bathrooms, the cloud.
And that's what I meant by Microsoft Studio was behind State of Decay.
Well, talk about the Elite handicap controller.
Look, I will say this though. Now that from a corporate perspective and from positioning as far as the seat that Phil has and the people he has put in position under him, I think from here on out, from E3 on out, or even from the beginning of the next generation, we'll kind of have a roadmap or know where they're going now because everybody is more in position now. They don't got to worry about funding getting cut off no more. The dude who did cut off the funding, he's not there no more. The Windows and device division doesn't exist anymore. So, I mean, from here, we'll pretty much have we should have a clear road of where they're going to go and how Phil is going to run.
Oh, no, Phil made it very transparent. I'm going to say this real quick and shut up. He said this is going to be Microsoft's biggest E3 ever. So if you walk away from that E3 and you feel empty as shit, then you know.
But we get that every E3. We get some of that every. That's like every E3.
2017 was supposed to be the year of Xbox. They were supposed to release the most games ever. Remember that shit?
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So you really you'll see if he's bullshitting or if he's being.
They released that Voodoo Vince.
But I think this has to be the big E3 for them. This has to be. You know what I'm saying? In order to solidify their base for the next generation, because if not, they're gonna have even more people going over to Sony's side than they did this generation. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they have to.
Maybe they're setting us up by lowering our expectations with all this dog shit they're releasing.
Could be.
Just to blow our socks off at E3, man.
Because they're very quiet. They're very quiet. You know what I'm saying?
You got to put in the
but their ears are to the street. They know what they hear what everybody's saying.
Are you sure?
Are they?
I'm pretty sure. I'm sure they're sure. They know about diabetic gaming and all that. I guarantee you they know about diabetic gaming.
Hey, post up. Just quick question
and all that.
Quick question, post up. So what Super Saiyan level are you on? You like Super Saiyan 4 Goku with damage controlling here?
Oh,
no, I'm not.
What Super Saiyan level did you reach during this damn show?
Look, I'm not damage controlling. I've been on mixers.
Ears are to the street. You know what the
streets. Their ears are to the streets. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean by that? Do I gotta educate you, my brother?
Oh shit! I felt that.
I don't care what anybody says. They have to deliver at this E3.
They do. That is, it's a must. It's a must.
It's a must. You know, let me say this right. Check it out. Right. End of the day, right. And for Sony, even touching myself, a diehard Sony fan such as myself on the low, right. Sony guys, I'm a Sony guy now. Fuck you. We want Microsoft to have a great
stable.
We want Microsoft to have a great
You don't got it.
It's good for
eater.
It's good for gaming. If they come up with a great E3, it's gonna light the fire on Sony's ass. They're gonna, it's competition. They're still sharp as steel, man. You know what I mean? But they can still say they're playing the food with the fucking Nintendo. But listen, I really want them to go out there and have the best E3 ever. You know what I mean?
Z just did the Hulk Hogan. You fans can stick it, brother.
I'm gonna say this shit real quick. Microsoft doesn't give a fuck if they have a good or a bad E3. I just want to put that out there.
They should.
They don't. They don't give a fuck. You know, they don't know why, because they still make money. I say this shit all the time. Microsoft's biggest problem is that they're still making fucking money.
Yeah,
that's their biggest problem. Yeah. If they wasn't making money, everybody talk with your wallet, all that shit. Microsoft is still making money. Everybody talk about PlayStation is killing y'all motherfuckers. Y'all selling y'all 2-to-1. Microsoft still making billions a quarter. They don't give a fuck.
They're not losing the revenue 2-to-1 now.
Right. They don't give a fuck.
Look at all the blowback Look at all the blowback that Sea of Thieves got.
They've been getting blowback since the beginning of the generation. They don't give a fuck.
Physical copies are fucking charted.
In Phil Spencer's defense, I think he has to care. Man. Because if you got a CEO that didn't believe in the gaming division in the first place, you had to prove to him. You know what I'm saying? You better care about E3.
I mean, you look at it like
E3, which is the bottom line, and the bottom line says put your games on mobile and put your game on TVs, and so everybody and their mama put it on Roku, put it on all that shit, so everybody and their mama can touch it. That's what the fuck it says. Put it on that shit.
They're not stupid. They know before the show announcing that we got a big Halo announcement, and then showing Halo at fucking Dave and Buster's. They knew that was going to drive us mad. They don't give a fuck.
Look, man, let me tell y'all something. Look. Y'all can't stop doing that, man. Stop.
You started the RIP.
Yeah, stop doing. Cut that shit out, man. Y'all speaking of bang. Y'all can't say that. Y'all killing me right now, man. Y'all killing me right now.
You get the bottom right.
Y'all sitting up here saying Microsoft don't this way, that way, this way. And Company 3, if they do fulfill everyone's needs, y'all gonna be like, well, Microsoft realized that they.
I got a question. What would be fulfilling everybody's needs? Huh? What would be fulfilling everybody's needs? Post up.
You know what? I don't know, because people want different things. Some people are content with what Microsoft has. and
don't
some
know
people are not.
So that's the problem. Yeah. You don't know, just like you don't know.
Fuck you, man.
That's the problem. You don't know, they don't know that they're not all of a sudden gonna come out and be like, here goes 5 brand new AAA IPs that's coming out this year. That shit ain't happening. Somebody in the fucking fantasy, that shit ain't gonna happen. It's not. They're gonna announce Voodoo Vince.
I predict this
coming out next year.
Quote me on this because I know y'all can quote me on this. I know people are watching who be recording the videos. Look, Microsoft will show up at this year E3 and Z will be using his opt-out clause. I guarantee you. I'm calling it now.
Hey, listen.
I'll say this though: if they do Z, I know Z gonna rip up that fucking pony card.
Hey, listen.
He gonna return on them.
I guarantee.
Listen.
Who want to call me on this? That Microsoft show up and Z use his opt-out clause.
Microsoft show up with Gears 5, Z will use his opt-out clause.
Hey, yo, real niggas a bunch of fake niggas, right? Check this shit out, right? When they signed me, they know I'm the Kevin Durant of the goddamn gaming community. Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm the Joe Montana.
Damn right.
What's that shit that started? Oh, Joe Montana exclusive to the Xbox. You know what I mean? I don't fuck nigga, man.
Y'all heard it here, folks. That's the setup right there.
Listen.
Oh man.
Who I play with in 2K? Who I play with Matt? I play with the champions. Who I go to the Super Bowl next year? That's what we want team on Madden. I ain't got any fucking
who was that post up that used to do all the escape tricks in New York and getting out the
playing this
They know that. They know I'm the Kevin goddamn Durant of the gaming community. They know this already.
Hey, Z gonna be like, look at it. Oh shit. His screen gonna go black. You just go see his avatar, and when he come back, the whole PlayStation like thing gonna be out.
He gonna have the brand new Xbox controller sitting right there with
he gonna take that Xbox out of the grocery bag.
Wipe the lettuce off and shit. Put that bug back on quick.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
All right, we about to get the hell up out of here, man. Listen, thank you all for rocking out with us today. And we'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow. Shit. And shout out to Uncle Teddy, man. We out of here, man. We going, man.
Follow us on SoundCloud, iTunes, Stitcher Radio.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Check out my dog.
Listen, this show's funny as hell. I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell.
Oh, you still alive, man.
Mega gonna break my jaw. I swear to God.
You're still alive.
Mega gonna break my this shit right here. Mega gonna break. Hey, yo, Z, how tall you is, Z?
Man, I'm not with that shit, man.
Hot mic.
Yeah. What size we